Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Jean-Paul Gaultier is a sweet angel.
It's just the strange, wacky world of Jean-Paul Gaultier.
For the cinema, I have to deal in some way or to work and to collaborate with someone and is the boss. In the catwalk, I am the boss.
Jean-Paul is totally crazy and so talented and so modern. It's like madness.
To be honest, the important thing is to speak with Luc. So it was like to speak with him because, you know, the vision, futuristic vision, it can be whatever. Futuristic can be retrospective. It can be like it was in the 17th century or like at the prehistorical time. You know, it could be that too. What will be futurist? You know, so I have to have his concept of what is futurist. The idea was more like to see the particular character, Gary Oldman, Bruce Willis, Milla, Ruby Rose, which was very important too. So those characters, that was one of the principles that I work a lot.
Well, he certainly has a very singular vision of clothing in the 23rd century.
But it was not at all a joke. It was only because I think he's athletic and it goes well, you know?
Yeah, sure.
It has to be something very simple and very functional and something not that look like strange or futuristic, you know? It has to be like something people know, but the difference was that the one that he has maybe in Die Hard was not in rubber, like that one. That one was in rubber, and maybe the back was a little difference with like bandage and that kind of thing. I should say that mine was a little more sexy than the one in Die Hard.
You noticed that, huh? Had a conversation with Jean-Paul about that. But you got to do what they say, you know. You got to wear what they ask you to wear.
I had no idea of what I was getting into. I didn't realize I was going to get into rubber.
What?
And that superb thing I wear on my head, whatever that is.
Oh, it's for the Supreme.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know your size, and
Uncle, just to meet him in person and to have him specially design clothes for me was amazing.
She was there lying, he was imagining, and she should have something like bandage to take her, you know. So his idea was, I want her like nude, but she's not nude. So from that, like, it was more precise how it should be, and it should be all the atmosphere, it should be with white and purity, etc. So I was saying, okay, it will be white, purity, and after I was thinking, like, maybe it should be nice, like, to make an outfit where it looks like if it is the real bandage that becomes the outfit. So if, she is with the bandage, she goes out with the bandage, and she is nude in reality. So that was the idea. So it became more clear because the scenario was more precise.
Unbelievable! Jean-Paul Gaultier was like, this is beautiful, I knew you would like this, that. I was like, no, I do not like that. But I started wearing the stuff and I started getting into the character, and the costume helped me create that character a lot. I thank Jean-Paul Gaultier for that. When I got there and Jean-Paul Gaultier, I seen all his clothes he wanted me to wear. I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be nothing like I ever done before.
Let's say that, to be honest, that was the one where it was the most Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Shit, this go be hard.
That's the best show I ever did.
The day we have this big, huge crowd, like 900 people, he was at the entrance of the set and he was checking the 900 extras one by one before they come in the set. Everybody was online, and sometimes it's just, take the hat, change the hat, or take a rope, or take a piece of tissue and change something and say, okay, next.
I love it. I think I was at the same time like surprised. It's very difficult to have a very spontaneous reaction, when you see a movie where you have work, because I knew the first scenario, after the second one, I know the personage, I know a little of the story and some effect he wanted. But to see it, I must say, so normally I should not have been so surprised, but I was. Surprised, interested, I laugh a lot. I think it's very good that he put like the comic part. I think that Ruby Rose is extraordinary. Truly, I love it. I think it's a very beautiful movie.